I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm going to show you some things today. We're going to talk about tenacity. I'm going to show you some of the offices of my very first entrepreneurial experience, which was building an advertising agency, a marketing firm. So you're going to see that. Then we're going to talk about tenacity. We'll wrap it up, and hopefully it gives you the belief to hang in there, move forward, keep going no matter what. Here we go. Hey everybody, I am back. I have my juice. I am ready to go. I love that buy drink. I love my TAL. I don't know how they say that. Towel? I must be a towel. I'm going to call it a towel. TAL. Towel. It's a towel. This is my first office back in the day. This is where I started all my marketing, my advertising, and this was it. This was the place. This is where it all happened. This is right here is where we stood when we celebrated being able to make our first month's rent. And we said, you know what? We are here and we are in business and we will stay in business. And we meant it. We had some hurdles that we were going to overcome, but we overcame them. And this is the place. This is where it started. And tenacity is what kept us in the game. It wasn't that we knew what we were doing. It wasn't that we were spectacular. It was tenacity. Tenacity kept us in the game. Tenacity is one of the key components of having a successful business. I don't think it's the end-all component, and I don't think it's the only one, but it is key. Tenacity. The ability to hang in when everything around you says you shouldn't. The ability to have a problem, have an issue, have the solution. It's going to be tough, it's going to be difficult, and you go do it. The person that has tenacity, the person that's really building the business says, you know what, I'm going to go build my business anyway. I have a problem, and I know what the solution is, I'm going to do it, and I know it's going to be tough, so I'm going to go do it anyway. If you don't have tenacity, you have an issue, you have a problem, and it's tough, the solution is tough, you'll turn and run. You'll back away. You'll do something different. So tenacity is key. Tenacity is like vital so that you can move your business forward. This is our second location. This is where we moved up. We thought, man, we just made it. We just went big time simply because we bought a building. We bought a building and we were expanding. We were growing. We were excited about what we were doing, which, by the way, that's a big key to business too. You have to be growing, you have to be expanding, you have to be moving forward. And that's what we were doing. We were looking forward and nothing could stop us, nothing. And we grew to be quite a large agency within our state, within our region. And eventually it was bought out by another business owner and life was good. Life was happening for us. Because if you've done your analysis, if you have come to the conclusion that the business that you're in, the business that you own, the business that you're the entrepreneur of, is a good business, a viable business, is something that you're passionate about and want it to grow, then who better to grow the business than you? But you have to have the tenacity to push it through, to push it forward. If you don't have tenacity, then you're going to go backwards. If you run into a bump or a struggle or whatever, you're going to give up and say, you know what, I can't do this, so I'm not going to do it. Well, that doesn't grow business. That just means you probably should have been an employee instead of a business owner, instead of an entrepreneur, instead of somebody who's going to step forward and say, you know what, I'm going to build this business no matter what. Okay, this is the third location, and we moved here because we were able to rent from the post office, which is the post office. We were upstairs. They own the building. The U.S. government owns the building, and we were able to rent from them here. And again, our business continued to grow, and we were here for several years. And all the things that I'm showing you accomplished over a 10-year period. So this wasn't like, we were in one office building for 6 months and then another one for 6 months. We were there for a number of years, and we grew the business every time. And we just loved what we were doing. We enjoyed building the business. We were having fun. We were doing some groundbreaking things. For example, our agency actually built the first website in this area for a bank. Of course, it was a static website back then. There wasn't any interaction at all. There was zero automation. But we built the very first website for a bank in this area. It took us 6 months to do it, and we had to hire programmers and all kinds of stuff. So we went out and found people that could do it. Most of the time they were college students. Hint there, you can actually get into some college students. But we definitely had a good time, and we were growing the business. And again, nothing would stop us, nothing at all. We wanted to make sure that we accomplished all of our goals, and we did. It's called tenacity. It's kind of weird being here, but right through these glass doors, my office was right through these glass doors, and it's kind of quiet in here. But when we had I think 10 employees working for us at the time, and let's go see what's going on. I'm supposed to be in here, but I'm in here, and this is where we planned a lot of campaigns, where we talked about strategy and business, and we had just things were happening here. It was an exciting time, and man, we were just after it. As we looked out the window, we could see some pretty cool things. We had a pretty cool view, and we thought it was. We were jamming. What does it take to always push yourself forward? What does it take to be going forward in your business? Especially in a rough economy. If you were in business, 2007, 8, 9, 10, in that time period, in certain industries, man, it was a big old crash. Boom! I mean, it was gone. And some of those businesses survived. Not all of them are gone. As an entrepreneur, that you have to have is the ability to stick, the ability to keep going forward, and the ability to see your vision and go for it. And I call that tenacity. So until next time, push the like button, hit the bell, and make sure you subscribe. I know, second video, this is episode 2, and I'm going to keep making these, so stay tuned. So subscribe, like us, hit the bell. See you in the next video.